The Ottoman Empire, a name that once echoed across 3 continents, evoking images of military might, cultural brilliance and vast riches. Born from the Anatolian steppes, this empire, under the rule of Osman I and his descendants, rose to become a dominant force in the world. At its peak, it stretched from the gates of Vienna to the Persian Gulf, encompassing a vibrant tapestry of cultures, religions and languages. The Ottoman Empire was not just a political entity, it was a cultural bridge between East and West. The empire's longevity, spanning over 6 centuries, is a testament to its robust institutions and its ability to adapt and evolve. From the conquest of Constantinople in 1453, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire, to the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent, a period considered the empire's golden age, the Ottomans left an indelible mark on history. However, like all empires, the seeds of its decline were sown even in its moments of glory. The story of the Ottoman Empire is not just a tale of military conquests and territorial expansion, it is a complex narrative of internal strife, ambitious reforms, and the growing influence of European powers. It is within this intricate web of factors that we must delve to understand the empire's eventual demise. The decline was a gradual process, spanning centuries, marked by periods of resurgence and moments of crippling defeat. This essay aims to shed light on the multifaceted factors that contributed to the fall of the Ottoman Empire, exploring the key moments, pivotal figures, and transformative events that shaped its destiny. From the reign of Suleiman the Magnificent to the empire's dissolution following World War I, we will journey through history, uncovering the forces that led to the fall of one of the world's most enduring empires. The fate of empires often rests on the shoulders of its rulers. The Ottoman Empire was no exception. The sultans, with absolute power concentrated in their hands, played a pivotal role in the empire's trajectory. While some sultans, like Suleiman the Magnificent, propelled the empire to new heights, others, through their misrule or inability to adapt to a changing world, hastened its decline. Suleiman's reign, spanning from 1520 to 1566, marked the zenith of Ottoman power. He was a brilliant military strategist, a shrewd diplomat, and a patron of the arts. His conquests expanded the empire's reach deep into Europe, and his legal reforms, known as the Kanun, solidified the empire's administrative structure. However, the sultans who followed him were often less capable, and their reigns were marred by internal strife and a decline in the empire's military prowess. The decline of the Ottoman Empire cannot be solely attributed to individual rulers. However, the Sultan's ability to provide strong leadership and implement effective reforms played a crucial role in the empire's ability to maintain its position in a rapidly changing world. The shift from a meritocratic system of appointing officials to one based on favoritism and nepotism led to corruption and inefficiency within the administration. Furthermore, the traditional system of succession, where the sons of the Sultan would often engage in bloody struggles for the throne, destabilized the empire. The lack of a clear and peaceful mechanism for the transfer of power created uncertainty and weakened the empire's ability to respond effectively to internal and external threats. The decline of the Sultanate, therefore, was not just about individual rulers, but about a system of governance that struggled to adapt to the challenges of a new era. While external pressures mounted, the Ottoman Empire also grappled with internal strife that weakened it from within. The empire's vastness, encompassing a diverse array of ethnicities, religions, and cultures, became a source of both strength and weakness. While this diversity had long been a source of the empire's dynamism, over time it also led to internal divisions and tensions that undermined central authority. The once formidable janissaries, the elite infantry units that had played a crucial role in the empire's expansion, gradually transformed into a conservative force resistant to change. Originally composed of Christian boys taken as part of the devshirme system, the janissaries had become a hereditary force, more interested in maintaining their privileges than in military effectiveness. The empire's economic structure also faced significant challenges. The influx of silver from the Americas led to inflation, while the Ottomans' traditional industries struggled to compete with the growing industrial might of Europe. The empire's once lucrative trade routes were disrupted by European exploration and the rise of new maritime powers. The Ottoman Empire's internal struggles were not insurmountable. However, the failure to address these challenges effectively, coupled with the growing pressure from external forces, created a perfect storm that the empire, weakened from within, struggled to weather. The once mighty Ottoman state, grappling with internal divisions and economic woes, found itself increasingly vulnerable to the ambitions of its European rivals. As the Ottoman Empire grappled with internal challenges, a new era was dawning in Europe. The Renaissance and the scientific revolution had sparked a period of intellectual and technological advancement, shifting the balance of power. European nations, driven by new ideas and ambitions, embarked on a path of exploration, colonization, and military innovation, posing a significant challenge to the Ottoman Empire's dominance. The discovery of new sea routes to the east by European explorers bypassed the Ottoman Empire's traditional trade routes, undermining its economic power. The influx of silver and gold from the Americas further enriched European powers, while the Ottomans, slow to adapt to these changes, found themselves at a disadvantage. This economic shift had profound consequences, as it provided European nations with the resources to build powerful navies and challenge Ottoman dominance in the Mediterranean. The rise of nationalism in Europe also posed a significant challenge to the Ottoman Empire's multi-ethnic and multi-religious state. The Ottomans had long relied on a system of tolerance and coexistence among its diverse population. However, the rise of nationalist ideologies in Europe, which emphasized shared language and culture as the basis for national identity, fueled separatist movements within the empire. The European challenge was not merely military and economic. The Enlightenment, with its emphasis on reason, individual liberty, and secular governance, had a profound impact on Ottoman intellectuals. Some embraced these ideas, calling for reforms to modernize the empire's institutions and society. However, these reform efforts were often met with resistance from conservative forces within the empire, who saw them as a threat to the established order.